Hey everyone, how are you? This week's 5-point update. 5 things I want you to ask me about or take action on, and they are these. So, test booking changes. It's finally arrived. 12th of May is around the corner. From the 12th of May, I can't book a test for you, change a test for you, cancel a test for you, swap a test for you. I can't have anything to do with it. That's me and every driving instructor in the land. It's not a decision I made, it's not one that I like, but that's the DVSA. They own the tests, and so that's what they want. So from here on, you're going to have to book it, you're going to have to change it, you're going to have to swap it. From the 30th of March, you can only move it twice in total, and then it needs to be cancelled. And that can be problematic going forward. The issue I foresee, and it's because of the way things are today, is that on a Monday, for a couple of hours, you get that week's worth of driving tests appear online. So 1 week's worth of tests, everyone goes online, 2 or more people book a test on the same day, possibly at the same time, and in most likely, no, my luck, 2 different locations, and I can't help both of you. And if you'd like my help with that, then great, I'll help you, but you're probably going to have to switch that test to another day. So now one of your swaps has gone. So it's really important that you ask me first, you consult me first and ask, when can I and can't I do, just to save that disappointment. There's no really robust way for you to be absolutely sure when you phone up that I'm not busy already. I can block out my time, and they can then go, oh, hang on a minute, your instructor's on another test, and that will help some of the time, but it does need you to run past the dates you're thinking about with me, and then we'll see what we can do. From the 9th of June, you can only move it to the 3 nearest test centres, and that includes the one it's at. So in an extreme example, if you are in university in Leicester, if you're going home in October, and let's say your test was July, and then for some reason you're not ready, whatever, you're going to go, yeah, I've gone back with mum and dad, so I'll move my test up there, it's fine. They won't let you do that. They'll only let you pick 3 nearest ones to where you are, back to the 2 swap rule, and then you're probably going to have to cancel it. So an awful lot of people are going to have to cancel tests in the future. Get your theory passed. You don't want to be in the massive glut, the massive race to get driving tests that's going to happen when people actually wake up and realise what's happened here. It isn't something that gets well publicised, so the average person goes about their distance has no need to know this until they try and get a test, and then suddenly it's a stampede because everyone realises that, one, you can only get 1 week's worth of dates at a time, and secondly, you only get 2 swaps, and that there's more than you trying to get those test dates. So how to book your test, you can go online, Gov UK, find me a driving test, and be careful you don't use some third-party website. The DVSA aren't that smart, they don't put their website at the top, so you could inadvertently stumble onto some service that says, oh, you pay us 25 quid and we'll book it for you. No one should ever charge you for booking a driving test. A test is £62 in the week, £75 at the weekend, £75 on a bank holiday Monday, and it's more money for an extended test if you're coming back from a ban. Gov UK is the only place to buy a test. Don't let anybody tell you anything else, because if they do and you listen, kiss your money goodbye. Fast pass, weeks and a test at the end, that's a thing of the past. Test swap apps, they're a thing of the past, because only the person who has a test in their name can phone it up, switch it, change it, whatever. When the details come out and they're a bit more thorough, I'll update you, but currently the supposed plan is this. Test swaps can only be done on the phone, can't be online. Doesn't matter if you booked it online, can't switch it online. You need to call in with your test booking number, who you are, and your details. So they'll go a thorough data check with you. They'll say, who do you want to swap with? And you're going to go, oh, some bloke called Bob off Facebook, because chances are you ain't going to know this person. And you'll have their name, maybe their number, and their test booking reference. That's all they'll ask from you. They'll then, supposedly, call the other person at some point in time to go, yeah, is this all kosher? Is this what we're supposed to do? And then the other person's going to go, yeah, and then off you go. The reality is going to be this, that many of us can't answer the phone all day. I can't answer the phone all day. You've seen it in the car. The phone rings and I let it ring. It'll be 10 hours when I get home at night, 12 hours when I get home at night before I can pick my calls up. So the DVSA are going to try and ring people who are at work, who are asleep, who work through the night, who can't have phones in their workplace, who are in a crappy signal area and they never get service. But they're going to call you between 9 and 5 if you're lucky. So by the time you get out of work or your sport or whatever and it's now 7:30, you've missed that call. How many times they're going to ring you? No idea. I don't imagine they're going to try forever. It's going to take 2 phone calls now to switch a test. So they're tying up 2 people on their end. So you really, really, really have to pay very close attention to your cancel by date on the test confirmation email that you got when you booked it, or you got when I booked it. It's on there, it's right on the bottom. And don't ever fall foul of that, because let's say for the sake of an argument, today's the 1st. You think, oh, they need 10 working days notice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 10th. The 10th is 10 days from now. Not in their world. They don't count today, and they don't count the day of the test. So if you think 13 days in your head, you won't fall foul of their system. But I would allow longer than that. I would work on 3 weeks, and the reason why is this. If you're heart set on changing your November Cannock Street for I don't know, January Wigston or something, right? And it's now some point in October, then they need 10 working days, so 13 days in total. They're going to call whoever, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. But are they going to ring them every day to try and get hold of them and do that swap? I don't know. So you could waste a week while they're ringing people who don't answer the phone, but you still want to swap that test. But now a week has gone, and you're no nearer switching it, and you've run out of a week. So you can't leave it too close. Don't do it on day 13 and ring up and hope it all goes to plan. Because all they'll do is tell you, very sorry, another £62 please, we're going to cancel your test and you can have a new one. There'll be no, oh no, well we tried, you did call us. I can see a lot of people being disappointed. Payment options, I covered this before, didn't get a lot of replies, which is disappointing, so I'll try it again in here. So I'm offering the option of paying by PayPal, Pay a Friend. That's easy peasy. If you want to do that, you can do that. I'm offering the option of a card reader in the car. Tap the card, like you do in Asda's or whatever. I'm offering the option of pay by link, so you get a link that comes through, and then you press on it and put your details in, and off goes the money. So these banking options, card readers and so on, pay by links, they all cost money to provide. So if that's something you're interested in, if there's enough demand, I'll do it. But expect it to cost between 80p and £1.50, depending on what card you use, on top of your lesson fee, because the bank take that off my business, if you see what I mean. And it's all right when you're Asda's and you've got 1 million customers a week spending £100 each, bank charges, so what? But when you're just one person operating, everything is, you got to think about all kinds of cost and is it really necessary? So I like to do it. Bank transfer, honestly, works better for me. It's really simple. One statement, send it off to the tax man. There can't be any arguing about what I did or didn't do. But I'm trying to help folk out who might want that help. And if you want the options of paying by card, let me know. I have to rent the stuff for 1.5 years, so I don't want to do it on the whim and then be stuck with some stuff I never use. And then lastly, sunglasses. Bring them. It's sunny some of the time. It's even sunny in the winter. You don't want to go on a test and turn around the corner and sun's right in your eyes. Bring them, pop them on top of your head, and then pull them down if it's sunny. So that's if you're, say, a regular 20/20 vision person, or you've got contacts in. That would work on non-prescription sunglasses. Of course, if you need glasses, you can't very well be wearing glasses and then having sunglasses on top of your head and doing some weird little switch. So that might mean you have them close by, we pull over, you switch them round and stick them on. But bring them with you. So then, test booking changes. You and only you can book it, you and only you can switch it, you and only you can cancel it. 13 days minimum, but I think more like 21 if you're trying to arrange a test swap. Pass your theory, get this test booked. The world is going to wake up and smell the cookie that the tests have changed. And then there'll be a big rush, and then it'll be the same old guff that you won't be able to get a test for months at a time. How to book your test, I hope I've explained that to you. Gov UK, nowhere else but there. Payment options, do you want card readers? Do you want to pay by Stripe? Do you want to pay on a PayLink? Do you want to tap a card in the car? Tell me and I'll do it if you want me to. Bring your sunglasses. So I hope that's all helpful. As ever, if you've got any questions, ask me and I'll try my best to help you. And I'll see you the next time we are in the car.